honest. Y'all ain't even on my fucking level, to be honest. Some of y'all dancing with the devil, to be honest. Y'all ain't even supposed to be here, but since we all here, let me tell you what's real, to be honest. Y'all ain't even...
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. Sneaky G. Yeah, I'm chilling still with my home dogs, the Clary OG
What up, guys?
and
Hi.
the Cowboy Hippie.
NFC East champs, baby.
There we go.
Say
Say it again. I don't think she
Anyway.
heard you.
NFC East champs
Okay,
undefeated. Let go.
Okay.
Anyway.
I didn't know if you heard you or not. I wasn't sure, so I want to make sure that got on. Good job. Hey, happy Sunday, guys. Happy Sunday. Happy birthday.
Sunday.
Happy birthday
Thank
to
you,
this man
thank
over
you.
here.
He turned
Wearing
23.
the last place attire. Happy birthday, though, man. I mean, always supporting.
Yeah, I do want to let everybody know that there are Giants fans out there that choose not to wear a bag over their face. I want you all to see all of this.
Mm.
And I my favorite was I saw the guy that had the bag with the Pepsi bottle taped to it. And it said
with the
"Fire
with the
everywhere."
souvenir.
That was my my personal favorite.
Another
also-
shout out, real quick, Sneaky, to the Jacksonville Jaguars, real quick. Just want to give them a little shout out. They deserve it. They've had a rough year.
Are we gonna get into that, dude? Because I watched it. I want to get into that later. Carry on.
Carry on.
So, do we want to save the Giants for last, or do we want to just go ahead and? I mean, you know what? I'm ready either way. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. So you guys tell me.
I don't need to harp on it, dude. Everybody knows who the trash of the NFC East was. I mean, it was you guys scored less touchdowns than Liam's freaking flag football team.
That is true.
Liam.
Shut up.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those seasons that you want to forget about. And honestly, dude, look, you have nothing but to build on from here on out. And
I know. We could only come up from here. That's I mean, that's it. We could only come up from here. Now, Ish, you said you wanted to ask me a question earlier.
Yeah.
And I said, let's wait. Let's save it for the show. What you got? What you got?
So, I'm real big on Twitter. Shout out to the Cowboy Hippie on Twitter. If you don't see me out there, see me out there. There was a lot of stuff going around that Joe Judge and Dave Gettleman had their family out on the field before the game started, and they said it looked like more of like a celebration, like it's his final game and everything,
like a hail and farewell.
yeah. And so it kind of put me in a mind, of how they did it with Jason Garrett in a way, and how he kind of did the same thing in his last game. So, as a Giants fan, should you be upset that Gettleman and Judge are doing this on the last game instead of trying to build on a game plan to actually maybe beat the Washington football team? I mean, how do you feel about that? I mean, because I can't remember the last time y'all scored a touchdown.
Funny, neither can I. I mean, I think it was against Philly. So am I mad that they brought their families out for what could? Well, this is Gettleman's last game. When the fourth quarter hit 0-0, he was done. Yeah. Now about Judge, I don't know. I'm hearing reports he's fired. I'm hearing reports he's staying. I don't know. Now, do I feel bad that they're trying to embrace the moment and celebrate the moment with their families? No, I'm not upset at all. I think when it's like lack of a better word, dead man walking, if you will.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know the situation with Judge. From what I'm telling you, everything I read, it's 50-50.
Yeah. No, same with Matt Rule. It's the same thing. It's been 50-50 if he's leaving or not.
Yeah, but Matt Rule's Panthers. I could care less about the Panthers right now. Yeah. And I'm being no disrespect, but it's frustrating. It's frustrating. For the last 6 years, we've had double-digit losses. Even though last year we had a competitive year, but that's when it was a down year for the NFC East. Yeah, we did. I mean, even at 6-10, we had games with meaning. I mean,
You have
Clary,
more
did you
wins.
forget?
Dude.
Yeah.
The NFC East was so bad last year. The Washington football team won.
Well,
no one
that's
was
the
going to do
point I'm trying to
anything
make.
coming
If they
out.
won it-
No one was going to do anything coming out of that division last year.
No. But the only thing that any division or any team in that division, which is the East, could do was to win the division. And that's what Washington did. The only reason why they did it because we beat up on each other.
Mm-hmm. Now, but again, Sneaky, even though you could say it was a competitive year last year, I think it's 5 years in a row we have had a losing record or have had more than 10 losses.
6.
So 6 years? Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah. Well, I think you're right. 5 because 20.
I think the Giants in the last decade since their Super Bowl have one winning season, right?
I believe
two winning seasons. I think they have 2 winning seasons.
2016, and I
I
think
they only have 2 winning seasons.
No, we had
2011.
Even
I'm almost 100% sure you only have two winning seasons.
No, I want to say we have 3. I'll have to look.
But
I even want to say there was a year that we finished 500. I mean, that's 500.
That sounds like Garrett. But I mean,
Garrett was only there 1 year. Well, year.
No,
and a
I'm
half.
just saying that was Garrett's favorite to be 500. And
right. Okay, I got you.
But I mean, for y'all to be 5 years with at least 10 losses or more, I mean, and you could, like you said, you can only go up from here. But I feel like y'all been saying that for a while, and it seems like you're gonna put faith in Daniel Jones one more year. I mean, I kind of get it. There's not really much quarterbacks in this draft this coming year. Build y'all's defense. Y'all got 2 first-round picks. But at the same time, look what the Philadelphia Eagles did. Everybody thought they were going to be last place in our division. Everybody thought they were. They have 3 first-round picks, and they still are going to make the playoffs. And so if you see that, and that's with a quarterback with nobody had faith in. That's when the defense is getting old. Their offensive line is getting old. And they still found a way to make the division or to make the playoffs. So, to me, that just shows that there shouldn't be no excuses for the Giants to be having 5 years in a row with 10 losses or more. Because y'all had times just like the Eagles to build y'all's team. Y'all decided to take Daniel Jones, which was a bust. Y'all decided to take Saquon Barkley so early, which was a bust. Y'all decided to take Kadarius Toney, which it's not looking so great this year. It's just like y'all have had many chances to build y'all's team. Y'all had top 10 picks consistently, and y'all still can't do nothing with it. And so I just feel like if this were the Cowboys that did this to me, I would be more upset than how you are, because they're making you sit on your hands and wait even longer to even be a decent team. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's just weird. It's
so I'm kind of waiting. Is there a question there?
Listen,
or are you just making a statement?
Look, it's his birthday.
I mean,
dude, relax, bro. Stop coming at him so hard, dude.
No. I can take it. No, I'm just waiting for a question.
No, this the question.
I can say this. Listen. Even the fact that you guys made the playoffs this year, I could say congratulations, but I'm not, because I hate the Cowboys.
Yep.
You guys have been one and done. You guys, out of 14 playoff appearances, have only won 4 games, and one of those was Detroit. So don't sit here. Yeah, we've had our down. Let me finish. I'll let you finish. We've had our down years, but the fact that you guys made the playoffs and lost. Mm-hmm. You should look at yourself. Now, you were talking about the Philadelphia Eagles, okay? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to be honest with you. Philadelphia Eagles, midseason, matter of fact, after we beat them, they changed their philosophy. Instead of going Jalen Hurts first, they went run first. Mm-hmm. Their offensive line, which you kind of dissed, is an average and decent offensive line. I should know, because we don't have that. Mm-hmm. We don't have that at all. So they changed the philosophy from a passing game to a run. Clary, I'm going to be on, the numbers show it. They change it from a passing team.
No, I'm talking about their line. Their line's still trash, dude.
Well, their line is better than ours.
Well, yours is the worst in the league, bro.
Well, I don't want to say the worst in the league, because if I'm not mistaken, Jacksonville has the number 1 pick overall.
Jacksonville's line is horrible.
But all I'm saying is, hold on. I said quietly. All I'm saying is we have some issues that we got to take care of on our side. Yes. Now, man, you said a lot. I'm going to do my best to kind of get what you're getting at. Now, listen, as far as Daniel Jones go, we don't know what he can do. It's
been 3 years.
He can't do nothing. The dude's straight trash. He's a bust.
It's been 3 years. That's
get
plenty
over
of time.
Last year.
You're the only Giants fan that believes in him.
Well, it's funny you should say that because
Yes.
I was actually watching Sean O'Hare after the game, his post-game interview. He was giving Daniel Jones a lot of
He
credit.
has to.
And no, he doesn't have to. He could be blunt and honest because listen, if the fact that they were giving Daniel Jones his praise, they were giving Judge not so much of a praise. Okay.
Mhm.
Now I know a lot of people are, even Giants fans are done with Daniel Jones. I get it. But first and foremost, he was injured after the Philadelphia game, which in hindsight, we were in contention of a playoff run. I mean, we were in the hunt. I don't remember what our record was, but we were in a hunt. And then, of course, he got hurt. And then once Mike Glennon got in, we lack of a better word, we shit the bed.
Sneaky.
So now we need to rebuild our offensive line. Do we need a head coach? That's not up to me. I don't even know who to pick up after, who should be next in line. I
There's
don't know.
plenty of coaches out there.
Like who?
Who's the offensive coordinator for the Chiefs? The defensive coordinator. Yeah, Bieniemy. Dan Quinn.
There's Kellen. I even heard Kellen Moore.
Yeah,
they were going to talk to him. Look, the thing is, last year Gettleman. Okay, now, and I'm surprised you guys haven't brought this up yet. Austin, that is Louis Riddick. That's the GM, not the coach. Now, I'm surprised you guys didn't bring up the fact that we didn't have enough money to bring a full roster to the game this year. The fact that we had a 51-man roster instead of a 53-man roster because we were $270,000 over the cap. That's management of, and I'm kind of shocked that you guys didn't bring that up.
Whose fault is that?
Say again?
Whose fault is that?
Gettleman's.
Yep.
Gettleman's the GM.
I mean, that's your team's fault, bro.
So Gettleman, okay, I don't want to just say Gettleman, but because he is the GM, ultimately it would be his fault. Whoever did the salary cap or their accounting,
Yeah, go ahead.
You said you guys were in contention. What was your record after your first 5 games?
Not first 5 games.
What was your record
after we beat Philly?
What was your record after your first 5 games?
All right, hold
with
on,
Daniel Jones as your QB. Dude, you guys were out of it after the fifth week.
Y'all were never over 500.
We were not eliminated. We were not eliminated.
Well, of course, you were mathematically eliminated, dude.
Okay, then, so you can't say we were out of it. You can't say we were out of it if we weren't mathematically eliminated. I'm being honest.
You're being honest, but you're
because what I'm saying is
claims are false.
No, what I'm saying is fact. If you're saying we were out of it for 5 games, we weren't eliminated. We were not eliminated at 5 games. By
the end of the year, Jacksonville Jaguars are a better team than you guys. You guys are the worst team in the NFL right now.
Only
you
one
guys
win.
I'll be straight up. I actually had a conversation at work about this. I wish Jacksonville was on our schedule. But the question is,
we all do.
Well, I mean, yeah, pretty much. But the question is, if we were
they will be next
year. If we had the quarterbacks that we had, if it wasn't Daniel Jones, yes, I think we would have had a better chance to win. But Mike Glennon, I don't understand the fact that he got
still
signed.
Going back on y'all's GM.
I agree with you.
Y'all had a chance to keep Cooper Rush. He was on y'all's team. He was on y'all's roster. And then going back to what you were saying about y'all being with 51 players because y'all didn't have enough money. This goes back to what we talked about last week. Y'all did sign players, and then the way we were
4-7, Clary. We were 4-7 when we played against Philly.
But what I'm saying is, y'all signed players
4-7
to be on this roster, like Joe Looney, because Joe Looney could have been easily one of your offensive linemen, and he retired, and then 2 other players retired. So
listen, I hate to interrupt you. I really hate to interrupt you. I hate to interrupt you, and I'm sorry. You keep bringing those players up. They quit. I don't care what team they're on. They quit.
Exactly.
They quit on the Cowboys. They quit on the Giants. Just because they had to run an extra couple laps or do some conditioning. Are you kidding me? That tells me right there, 1, they're weak, and 2, they came into camp unprepared.
Yes,
that is not the Giants' fault.
So why did the Giants sign him then?
They want to give him a chance. When they signed Benjamin, when they signed Benjamin, he came in at 285. They told him, we're going to sign you on a contingency plan or a contract if you can lose weight. You know what he did when he came back? He came back at 287. He came back heavier. So what they do? They cut him.
Exactly, but y'all still had to give them money. Y'all still gave these people money. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You got to pay them money. They got to be on the paid roster for you to try them out. That's why it's called the offseason, preseason, and OTAs and all that stuff.
But that's what I'm telling you.
Come on now.
That's your GM doing another bad decision to make your team worse. Y'all lost money, lost players, and y'all were short players the whole time. So that's what I'm saying. This has been going back since the offseason and training camp and everything. Y'all should have seen this from the get-go. Y'all were gonna be bad again. Yes, you can see these players quit. Hold on.
No, I like what they're doing, man. Keep Daniel Jones.
No,
Giants, keep Daniel Jones.
This is the thing. As a general manager, this is your job to find the players to make your team better, right? That is your job, and the way you do it is cheap. The Cowboys signed Jaron Kearse to a veteran minimum, and he almost made the Pro Bowl. We signed Zamonte KZ. That's what I'm saying, Stinky.
Okay, good for him.
Your general manager is supposed to sign players cheap to make your team better.
So you keep bringing up, again, you're bringing up a GM that's not going to be there next year. You're mentioning,
but I'm telling you,
you're mentioning things that the GM did as a mistake that didn't make the team better. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think we were 19-45 or something, 54, I think it is, with him as GM. He's not going to be there next year. So the fact that you keep bringing this up about the faults of the GM, okay, that's why he's not going to be there next year. That's why we're moving on from Gettleman. That's why we're going to try and go in a different direction. Now, what you should bring up is how the fact that there is a possibility, I'm not saying it's going to happen, a possibility that Coach Judge might stay back. I don't know. I don't know if he is. I'll tell you right now, I don't like the fact that, I'm sorry. Someone in the clutch. Thank you. As GM, 19-49. That is disgusting.
He should have been let go 2 years
ago. So, well, you know what? He wasn't. Now, and I'm going to tell you why he wasn't. I'm going to tell you exactly why he wasn't. The owners, right, Steve Tisch and John Mara, felt that it was unfair to fire a man who was fighting for his life because a couple years ago, remember, he had cancer. And they felt that it was wrong to let him go. That's why they held on to him. And I appreciate the fact that Mara did the same thing, that they kept him on because, he was fighting for his life. Now you want to talk about the bad. I want to talk about the good that Gettleman did. I'm going to go back to the draft picks. I mean, you may disagree, but the fact that last year we had no equity and that we pick up Tony. Not only did we pick up Tony, but we picked up additional picks, including a number 1 pick this year. And then we got Azeez O'Leary, who proved to be an effective edge rusher this year. Now, also to
which
get
I told you in the beginning of the season.
Say what?
Which I told you in the beginning of the season he would be.
Oh, I knew he was. I saw him in Georgia. He's a beast. And also, I want to say this is that which Gettleman's not getting credit for, and Andrew Thomas. Thomas is one of the best linemen in the NFL. Gave up 1 sack this year.
Yeah, but that one guy can't hold the whole line.
Exactly. And the thing about and I will tell you this: Nate Soldier, he better be gone next year.
Gettleman's fault.
Gettleman signed him a little too much money. Now, but listen,
Will Hernandez,
you got to
Gettleman's fault.
And
shout out
you
UTEP.
know what? Shout out UTEP. I like Hernandez.
Me too.
I do. But maybe that experiment is long overdue, But he had flashes of being a decent, if not above average, offensive guard. But it's just injuries. Plus, last year I've noticed a huge difference from when he got COVID last year. There was a big downward spiral in his performance. Now, if that's because of COVID, I don't know, but I noticed that. So,
yeah. Well, I mean, I guess we can finally, end a little bit of the Giants talk. But the last thing I do want to say is don't be surprised if whoever the next GM is still tries to trade away those picks that y'all got this past year
I mean, that's his job.
to get a quarterback.
That's his job. That's what he. All I'm going to say is, and I can speak for all of New York Giants football. We're tired of losing. I mean, this right here is it's just it's unexcusable as a GM.
Go get Russ.
It's unexcusable.
No.
So
I mean,
we
it was suck
get
for us because I mean he's a good quarterback, but hey, if you really want to help your team,
Evan Neal from Alabama is the guy we need to pair him
He's a
with.
badass. He's a
Andrew
badass,
Thomas.
dude. If you can get him, yeah.
y'all got the, y'all got the fifth pick.
Yeah, we do it. See, and that's the one thing Gettleman did do. He gave us equity to where if we do need to make a move, we can. I think last year, I'll be honest, I wish we could have got Slater, offensive lineman. I think out of Oregon. Was it Oregon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Was it Oregon?
Slater.
Slater was from Northwestern.
Where?
Northwestern.
Hold on.
Right, Northwestern. Yes. I wish we would have gotten him. I think he would have been a good compliment to Thomas, and maybe Jones wouldn't have this injury, and we wouldn't have this conversation now. But again, that's shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Y'all could have gone Penasel too. He was another good offensive tackle.
There was in the late rounds, Northwestern. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. You're right, Ish. Northwestern. I don't know what lineman was in Oregon.
That was Penasel. He went to Detroit.
Oh, so okay.
Actually he went before y'all, so y'all wouldn't have gotten him.
He went top 5, I think.
No, he was like 8 or 9. He was right before us. I'm not quite sure. I have to look back at it.
They have no money for Russ.
They don't have money right now, but
we don't need Russ.
The cap space opens up more next year. I believe it's going to be $240 million or something like that.
Let me address this real quick. So about Russell, we need to address our offensive line, because if we get Russell Wilson, he's going to do all his running around like Daniel Jones does, and then week 6 he get hurt, and then we're right back where we started.
Yeah, it makes sense. So I mean, this is the perfect draft.
Sewell's Oregon.
Yeah, this is the perfect draft to help your defensive line and offensive line. It's they're heavy on both sides. So as long as y'all don't trade him, y'all got a chance. So, but let's talk Dallas Cowboys. I mean, we got to talk about them. I mean, hey, we're in the playoffs. It's been a while since we've said that. We are now the number 3 seed. We are going against the San Francisco 49ers, and I feel like that's the best matchup for us. Yes, they have a good running game, but if you have to put the game on the line and you're putting Jimmy Garoppolo, I'm not scared at all. And out of all the quarterbacks that we could have faced, it was either Stafford, Murray, or Garoppolo. Garoppolo's the worst one, so I'm with it. I'm ready.
I'm excited for it, man. I agree with you. I kind of wanted Arizona just for a rematch game. It's hard to beat a team twice, especially at home. We would have got them twice at home.
Yeah.
But going into this, it's weird how it all happened, man. Today was kind of exciting. There was a couple of things that but the games today with Pittsburgh and Jacksonville, needing Jacksonville to win, and the Niners, and I'm watching the Raiders. It's kind of exciting, dude. Kind of like playoffs started today.
Yeah. It's like the week 18 actually mattered. You know what I mean?
And what's crazy, dude, this is the first Cowboys game that I haven't watched in I don't know how many years. I had a chance to watch some minor league hockey last night. So, but with when I heard what was happening, the Eagles weren't playing many players. I figured, I didn't think much was going to change. I almost thought that the Cowboys were going to play the Cardinals no matter what. I knew there was possible scenarios, but
there was a lot had to happen.
Yeah,
a lot had to happen.
So, but I kept watching the scoreboard. I was like, dang, Dak got the Tony Romo record, the touchdown pass record. Zeke got to 1,000 yards. Good deals, man. I think CeeDee Lamb got to 1,000 yards as well.
Yeah. So right? There's another thing that this is the first time a team in NFL history has a 4,000-yard passer, 1,000-yard rusher, 1,000-yard receiver, a 10+ sack player, and a 10+ interception player. It's never happened.
And sadly, you guys have all that, and you're still going to be one and done.
But Sneaky, can you explain why though?
Because you have not beaten a team with a winning record.
Hey, look,
all season.
Listen.
Now you're going to be playing against
Patriots.
Hold on. Who?
Patriots and Chargers.
They didn't have winning records when you beat them.
Yes, they did.
Hold on. What was the chart? Hold on a second.
The Chargers were 1-1, but hey, look, they're a playoff
team. That's the point
now.
I'm trying to make. They didn't have a winning record.
They're still a
500.
Well, but they're still a playoff team.
They're playoff teams.
It was
Patriots.
listen, all I'm
Patriots
saying
is a
is
playoff team.
all I'm saying is you guys did not beat a team with a winning record.
But guess
That's
what?
all- Well, no,
Guess
wait.
what? Guess
Wait,
what?
Philly,
Guess what?
Philly had a winning record. I take
Guess
okay.
what,
You beat
Sneaky?
one team with the winning record.
Guess what? We get to find out though, don't we? While
Yes,
you
we
guys
do.
are struggling to find
Yes,
a quarterback,
we
a GM,
do.
a head coach, and an offensive line.
We have
but
all those.
we get to play.
But
It sucks
Yes,
to be
we
you
do.
right now.
But
It
Sticky,
sucks to be you.
You
and it's
haven't you
great
haven't
to be the Dallas
answered
Cowboys.
you haven't answered
you know,
why
that's
we're
the
gonna
thing.
lose.
That's
Why
the
we're gonna
facts.
lose.
I'll wait. I'll wait till my turn. Oh, it's
Why
my
are we
turn?
gonna
Okay.
lose? I'm
Okay,
asking you, why are we gonna lose?
Is it my turn?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
asking you.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. You guys get a playoff game. Congratulations.
Mhm.
Let's see what y'all do with that. I'm just telling you
will.
right now, for the faithful, do not be one and done.
Okay.
And matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you right now, as much
What are you
money
gonna
as
tell me if
Dak
we
is
lose?
getting, what?
What are you going to tell me if they lose?
Another
one and
year
done?
has got. Yeah, you're one and done.
Well, only one team wins the Super Bowl every year, man.
Exactly.
But it's the fun. It's exciting that your team's there. You watched your team go down a hill. We watched our team rise to the top of this division.
So-
it's awesome.
You can't
And it
sit
sucks.
there and say our team is bad if we legit went 6-0 in our division. You may say, "Oh, we're bad teams," but when was the last time that's happened? When was the last time this happened though?
So okay, all right. Look, now I'm gonna refresh your guys' memory. Okay,
Right.
Mhm.
back in October 10th, it was, I want to say, was it the second quarter? You guys were up 17-10. Giants was threatening. Jones went out. And Barkley went out.
Okay.
Glennon came in.
Okay.
And we lost.
Okay.
Okay. Couple weeks later, I don't know what date we played y'all again. This Dallas team, with a sorry quarterback, and I'm talking about Mike Glennon, with 21-6. I think you guys should have beat us a little bit more than that. I really believe you guys should be a little worried. That's just my opinion.
Can I tell
and
you?
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I truly believe if you guys think you're going to win the championship or the Super Bowl, or I'll tell you right now, like I said before, Dak is making so much money right now. If he does not at least make it to the conference championship, there's going to be a lot of talk about how overpaid.
Why is there going to be a lot of talk? He has the most touchdowns in single season.
He's been in the league,
Cowboys.
regardless. He's been in the league for 6 years and hasn't. Matter of fact, he has the same amount of NFC Championship game appearances as Daniel Jones.
Okay, Sneaky,
Hey,
but how
just
many
the
playoff
FA,
wins does
that's
Daniel?
okay.
How many times has Daniel Jones been to the playoffs?
Listen, man.
Look, I'm just stating
anybody-
facts.
No, but I'm that.
You guys are arguing
That's
a
like
mute
me
fact.
saying. That's like me saying. Andy Dalton's got more playoff appearances than Daniel Jones, so he's better than.
Well,
him.
that's fact. That's fact. I
Okay,
wouldn't
but
argue
it
that.
still does. It's not part of the argument. What
But
we're
then I
saying
would
is
say
going
the
to
fact is this is that I
going
would say
to the
that
playoffs. Dak's won a playoff game. Dak's been to the playoffs. Dak's
Listen,
gone
real
against.
quick,
Hold
real
on.
quick.
Hold on. I want him to hear this. Dak has gone to the playoffs, went toe to toe with Aaron Rodgers, toe to toe with Aaron
and
Rodgers.
lost.
Hold on, which is probably going to be one of the best NFL quarterbacks in history.
No.
Barely lost to him by a field goal. Barely
No.
lost to him by a field goal.
No, hold on, time out. The best quarterback.
Hold on, I'm not
The
done.
best. Wait, let me just finish
But
this
I'm not
thought.
done. No,
The best quarterback in NFL is not going to be 1-5. I just want to say this: the best quarterback in the NFL is not going to be 1-5 in conference championship games. Go ahead and continue.
Okay, he is still going to be considered one of the best NFL quarterbacks. So that's the same thing about the whole Dan Marino's not good because he didn't do well in the playoffs. He was still a hell of a quarterback. I don't care what anybody says. But anyways, Dak Prescott beat Russell Wilson in the playoffs. Everybody say Russell Wilson's he gets hot in the playoffs. We beat him. We barely lost to the Los Angeles Rams, who went to the Super Bowl that year.
I do want to be more. I don't want to make it seem like it's one-sided. I will throw in some Cowboy comments as well. But this is a Giants fan. I'll be honest.
He's right. I agree with Danny.
What he says is Dak Prescott better win a Super Bowl in the next 3 to 4 years with that big contract, and it's. I don't think this is happen.
Listen, this is his first year on this contract. So what are we complaining about? What is there to complain about? Oh, he has that money. He should be doing good. He just took us to the playoffs. He just went 6-0 in our division. He has the most touchdowns in Cowboys history. Why are y'all complaining about? See, this is the thing about Cowboys fans that piss me off. Y'all want to sit there and say, oh, Dak sucks. He ain't going to go nowhere. About this is your quarterback, by the way. Oh, he sucks. He ain't going to get us nowhere. Most touchdowns in Cowboys history. Oh, yeah, he's been in the slump. He ain't going to do good. Since week 14, he's got a, I believe it's that 70% completion percentage, throwing for over 1,000 yards. No interceptions, by the way. So he's showing everybody that he's a good quarterback. Is he top 3? No, maybe top 10, top 5. We'll see. If he takes us to the NFC Championship at least this season, he's already went above and beyond his contract. Because remember, he was a 4th round quarterback, making less than $1 million a season. You know what I mean? And he still took us to the playoffs and still gave us a playoff win. You got first round quarterbacks that can't even sniff the playoffs. Daniel Jones.
Hey, can I say something between both of you all? What you're all arguing. Here's a perspective from like a fan base, sneaky and ish.
Okay,
check it out. You want your team to be able to compete for a playoff chance each year.
Make the dance.
You want the excitement. You got to keep the fans entertained. You got to give them a reason and a reason to think in the future. The problem, what you guys are arguing about is, Sneaky saying you're not going to win the big game. I get it. The chances are we're not going to win the Super Bowl, but we have a chance to. And at the beginning of each year, only one team's going to win. But you got to keep your fans the chance to win a Super Bowl. What the Giants' problem is right now, they're not giving their fans a chance to see them compete, to go to the tournament, to which to go for a Super Bowl.
Right.
It is what it is, and that's the difference in the programs right now. That's all. It wasn't an argument because you guys were kind of going back and forth, and I saw what you were saying, Sneaky. You keep talking about the big game, bro. Listen, I don't think they're going to win the Super Bowl this year, man. I don't, to be honest.
Right.
He's a Cowboys fan,
but they've given me the chance to be there, the chance to cheer, get excited again.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's missing out on the Giants right now. You haven't had that excitement.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm saying, Stinky. Sure, they haven't won. I get it.
Yeah.
And they might not win.
But the thing that makes us more excited as Cowboys fans this year, we haven't been this excited with the team since I want to say 2014.
I was excited his rookie year. I mean, come on, because that was unexpected. That was unexpected.
Exactly. An unexpected 4th round win 13-3 his first year.
But you also got to look at the team that was built around him.
True.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, that team was a dynamic. I mean, that offensive line you guys had, plus that receiving core.
I agree.
And then you picked up deep as a running back, and then you guys had a solid defense as well. I do want to talk about this. So, Cowboy Stalker 421 says the Cowboys. Wait, this Cowboy team scored the most points in Cowboy history record. Most Cowboys points in Cowboys franchise record.
Correct.
Okay. All right. I don't have each game listed out here, but I do know the 2 teams that you guys blew out: Washington and Philly.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't blow out Tampa Bay. You didn't blow out Arizona.
That was a close game.
You didn't blow out the Chargers. You didn't blow out big games. You blew out. You didn't even blow us out. You beat us.
Who blew out the Cowboys?
Even blow us out.
Hey, Sneaky, who blew out the Cowboys?
What do you mean who? No, that's not what we're talking about.
No,
what I'm saying is no. What I'm saying is
one team did. I was giving you a chance to.
Broncos.
Like I said, I don't even have it up. I'm only talking about the 2 teams because he's saying that your team scored the highest in franchise hit, which is probably true.
It is,
but you got to look at the quality of the win. Now, I'm not saying you got to blow out the Raiders or you got to blow out Arizona or any of those teams, but I mean to make a full statement.
That's not a full statement.
That would be convincing. Now, the fact that you did get, I mean, to me, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I saw that you guys lost to the Cardinals, which I'll admit that was a fumble. That was a fumble.
Yeah.
But the mismanagement of the timeouts and all that and blah blah blah, which I saw that it didn't happen during the Eagles game. Where was I going with this? That there are some, and Clara, you pretty much said it the most. You said you don't think they're going to win. They probably won't. They probably will. But you're right. There is a chance, and you guys have that chance. Case in point, 2011, we were 9-7.
Exactly.
9-7.
Exactly.
But no team wanted to play us.
Because you're on a hot
And
streak.
we got hot. And the thing about football, and I know all three of us can agree to this, it's not how you start, but how you finish.
Exactly.
So
right.
So and that's why as Cowboys fans, this year gives us more hope than anything, because we've seen how hot our offense can be. We can't forget how the first 6 weeks went this season. We were the hottest team in the NFL. We were the best offense in the NFL. Our defense, the last 6 weeks, turned into one of the top 3 defenses in the NFL. So if you can put those two things at the same time, especially in the playoffs, that can take you far. Because you can have a number one offense, but if your defense is horrible, it's not going to help you in the playoffs. You can have a good defense in the playoffs, but a horrible offense, you're not going to go far. But if you have a good offense and defense, you can go as far as you can. It's just as long as you don't make dumb mistakes, penalties, which the Cowboys are the most penalized team in the NFL, which is horrible, and luck.
And okay, so let's touch on that real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is it lack of discipline? Is it lack of coaching? Why are they the most penalized team in the NFL? And you can't be, and please don't say that the refs don't like us. And I'm not saying you're going to say that.
No. I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't like our offensive line coach. I really don't. I think his name's Philbin. He used to be the coach for the Dolphins. That's one thing. And another thing is, see, as the difference between run block and pass block, with pass block, your use of your quarterback just getting rid of it quick. You get what I'm saying? He's got 2 to 3 seconds to throw it. Once the quarterback starts to scramble, you have more chance of getting a hold. And Dak's been doing that a lot more this season, of trying to bounce out the pocket, and that's when the holes come out. And another thing is, we're getting
holes or hose?
Same, both. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. I'm just double checking.
No, but we were also getting a lot of penalties on third downs, and that. I don't care what team you are. I don't care if you're 16-0 or whatever. If you get penalties on third down, and it takes you from 3rd and 2 to 3rd and 12, it's going to make your game so much harder. So it's just been a lot of things, but I just hope that they fix this stuff for the playoffs, and we can stop this holding nonsense, because it's been.
I got Vegas breaking news lines on the Cowboys Niners. They posted the playoff game.
Can I guess? Can I guess? Cowboys -5.
I'll say 6.5.
Cowboys are -3.
Wow.
So for you all that don't know the betting world, Vegas is saying this is basically a pick'em game, because when the lines start out, the home team gets 3 points automatically. So Vegas is pretty unsure about this game, is what they're saying, bro.
49ers fans travel too. Ooh, that's a hot take.
So here we go. Hot take. Cedric Wilson will be a top 15 receiver come next year.
Wow.
Hey, Sneaky, you know what's another crazy thing? We signed him to a 1-year deal last year, and he outplayed your Galladay, who was signed by a max contract.
So I mean, look.
He was a receiver.
I appreciate the fact that you guys love saying that, but you and I both know that the reason why Galladay, or even Kadavius, or the fact that Slayton was the first receiver to catch a touchdown pass since October 23rd, it's because of Jason Garrett. It was because of Jason Garrett.
Was gone after that.
Well, wait. Garrett left after Tampa, okay, which we beat Philly after Tampa, but then after Philly, Jones got hurt. Therefore, Glennon and Fromm was in there, and I mean their production. Come on. No,
you're right.
I could care less if you have the enemy or Bieniemy in there. There's not going to have much production.
No, you're absolutely right.
Offensively. So
you're right. I mean, but that's just been going back to what we've been talking about. I mean, your GM has just been putting y'all in a hole for years, and some Giants fans are barely seeing how deep this hole is.
Hey, let's drop this shit, because we got 20 minutes left, and I got to hear what you all think about the playoffs, man. I know there's still waiting. I know, but there's some interesting matchups that are coming up, man. That are developing. I want to start out real quick and say congratulations to Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tomlin might be the best coach of all time, bro. Agreed. I'm just going to throw that out there, dude. The guy's never had a losing record. We all pushed the Pittsburgh Steelers aside. No one even talked about him till this week. I didn't hear nothing about him. not even from their fan base. And once again, the Pittsburgh Steelers with Big Ben in his 47th year in the NFL is in the playoffs, dude.
Yep.
Congratulations to those guys, man. Congratulations for Jacksonville doing their thing to help them out, which is pretty cool. Remarkable, though.
And shout out to Carson Wentz for being Carson Wentz. Wow.
Oh, my God.
God,
Carson Wentz got hit. I don't know if y'all saw that hit.
I saw it, dude.
He's been getting hit a lot. He's been getting hit a lot. But that's the thing, Sneaky. Like, look at what the Colts did. They have a great defense. They have a great offensive line. They have a great running back. And if you have a bad quarterback, you can't really go nowhere. And so, like, that just shows, like, it's so hard to find a quarterback in this league. Like, it really is. Because think about it. There's 32 of them, and there's really only 10 of them that are really good. You know what I mean? And so for the Colts to put so much faith in Wentz and giving up a first-round pick, that's big. That's big. And for you not to even make the playoffs. I mean, they had a chance. They really had a chance, dude. All they had to beat was the Jacksonville Jaguars. Shout out to their fans with a clown mask, by the way. I don't know if you saw that.
Everybody's clowning, man. It is amazing what they're doing. Their fan base is doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, but you know what, dude? Look, everything Jacksonville's been through, I would still take, if we could do the whole year over again, I would still take Trevor Lawrence 1. I still think he's going to be a star eventually if you build around him.
Oh my God, Clary. Oh yeah. Okay. Before we go into that comment right there, you were right about Urban Meyer. You said, and I don't want to misquote you. You didn't say he was going to be fired this year,
right?
But you said you wouldn't even give him 3 years.
There was no way. Not anymore. Yeah, he was. Yeah. There was no way he was going to last there, dude. The league's past him. The gameplay's past him. The NFL players just don't want to put up with that shit, bro. Basically.
And now nobody doesn't want to interview for their job because they don't like the GM there either. I don't know if you've heard of that. Right. They're saying Dan Quinn declined the interview because he doesn't like the GM and he doesn't like how he does things. They're talking about Bill O'Brien's going to come back and play to be the coach for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
I heard that yesterday, man.
If he's going to be breaking some
I'm trying to leave. If I'm Trevor Lawrence, I'm trying to leave Jacksonville if they sign Bill O'Brien.
So okay, so playoff picture scenarios. We still don't know really the whole mix up. But what do you guys like as a like a dark horse? And what do you like is kind of, you know, what do you think is going to happen? Do you see a couple of upsets? Do you see Green Bay losing at home in Lambeau? It's crazy that you're going to have to go through Lambeau. That sucks, man, for everybody involved in the NFC. Yeah. That automatically sucks.
Which they lost today, by the way.
They did.
Detroit Lions.
Well, I mean, they sat everybody. They clinched everything.
I know.
Yeah.
But I mean,
that line was only 3, dude. It was only 3.
Yeah.
Vegas knew. Mm-hmm. That was the sucker bet of all times, bro.
Yeah.
On that one. But I still think I think the roads through Green Bay, like the obvious pick in the NFC for me is Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll go into the dark horse and then the AFC, dude. I hate to say it. I think that what do you think I'm going to say?
It's Kansas City.
I just think I think Patty Mahomes, it's hard to go up against him, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Kelsey did get hurt. I don't know how bad it is, but he did get hurt Saturday.
Yeah, but he's going to play.
He did.
Yeah, but he's going to play, though.
Well, if they get first round bye, that's perfect for them. Let him rest up another week.
No, they didn't. Tennessee got it. Tennessee won today.
Yeah.
They barely beat Houston, right? It was going against Houston? They barely beat Houston.
Dude, that's pretty remarkable what they've done, too, though, without Henry, man.
Henry's practicing, too. He's
practicing. I'm telling you, but you got to think of where Vrabel's from. I mean, he's from that Belichick tree. I mean, Vrabel, I can't even say his name right. Is it Vrabel?
Right. It's Vrabel.
Yep. Vrabel? Okay.
Yeah.
He is a hard-nosed players coach.
Right.
Those guys want to play for him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the fact that they're using Tannehill the right way, and then they're using that running game.
Yep.
And I think they learned a lot about themselves last year when they got beat by Baltimore, that they do have to be two-dimensional. They just can't, rely on the run. But here's a dangerous fact. Henry's coming back after the bye, and he's going to come back fresh.
Yeah.
Right.
That's going to be something that we may need to keep an eye on.
Yeah.
And he's going to come back hungry. And then
he has a lot to prove.
He has a lot to prove as a quarterback as well.
He's been to the. How far did they go last year? Was it? They didn't go to the AFC
No,
Championship,
not last year.
did
The
they?
year before then, they made it to the NFC Championship game against Kansas City. And
That's
then
right.
they were up ahead. I think they were up ahead only by 10, and then Kansas City won.
Yeah, because last year was the Bills.
Yes,
Right?
last year was
Right.
the Bills.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can
So
I
here's a big KC fan. Kelsey is going to be fine.
Yeah.
He was walking on the field after the game. Yeah,
That's good.
I
That's
figured.
real good.
Here's my dark horse real quick.
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, what
People
you
aren't
got?
off the AFC that people aren't talking about because of his gameplay, and I feel like he's going to shine. I think the Buffalo Bills. I think the
Oh, you're
Buffalo
saying the
Bills. I think the Bills, dude.
See,
I think they're gonna pull some shit out of their ass, man.
I actually thought you and I were on the same wavelength. I'm thinking that the Bengals are going to make some noise.
That would
There
be
it is.
cool. That would be
I'm
cool.
thinking the Hood is it this the
Houday.
Bengals are Houday, right?
Who they?
Who they?
The Saints are Houdat.
Yes.
Okay.
I would like that too, though,
Because
I love Joe
Burrow, I can't even say his name right. Burrow is he's playing out of his mind. And
Yeah.
think about this. Burrow has that playoff experience because
As
he
in
played in the
college.
college playoffs. He know what it's like to win a championship. So and he's also played with some adversity. Remember, he was on Ohio, but then he had to transfer to LSU to even get a chance to start.
Yeah, his senior year.
Yep.
And that Jamar Chase pick, I mean, everybody thought they were crazy because they needed an offensive lineman because, I mean, Joe Burrow, that's why he got hurt last year because his offensive lineman was bad. So for them to put their balls on the table and be like, I don't give a damn, we're going to get Jamar Chase. And they really saw what they did last year, or I'm sorry, what they did in college, both Burrow and Chase. And for them to do it still in the NFL is insane. It's completely insane how great they're doing right now. I don't know where he went.
What happened to Clary?
I'm not quite sure.
Okay. He'll probably come back.
I'll my sleeper, I'm gonna say for the AFC. This is a sleeper now. I'm gonna say the Chargers. I know they're right now. I think they're losing to the Raiders right now, but they should still have a chance to make it. If they do make it, man, I love Herbert, man.
So if they lose, Steelers are in, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The only way the
Steelers are in.
Yeah, the only way they don't make it is if they tie.
Yeah. So very interesting. I'm looking at the score here. The Steelers look sneaky. The only way they don't get in is if the Chargers and the Raiders tie.
Yeah.
And
oh wow.
It's 17-14 right now. Raiders
It's got a
just went up
chance
with 30 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, it's a good game. Another good game, by the way.
So let me ask you this: if the Raiders and the Chargers go into overtime, if they go into overtime, do they just kneel and they both do they say, "Hey, look, dude, this is both playoffs, man"?
Hey.
Like a friendly handshake or what?
I mean, but who? I would think one of them would have to play the Chiefs, and I'm pretty sure they don't want to play
That'd
the
be
Chiefs.
so. Oh wait! I gotta say this. Breaking news: a Dallas Cowboy fan actually agrees with me. Bengals are also a big sleeper. That's breaking news, ladies and gentlemen.
Dude, I think they're a year away, but I would still love to see them go. I would love to see them go.
I didn't see them doing this well this year, honestly.
Real quick, I know we're talking about the playoffs, but I do want to address something, and I don't understand why this person would make a name like this, Unsneaky D Man. I don't get it. Whatever. Did Glennon and Fromm not add up the same amount of interceptions? No, combined they had 5 interceptions. However, Fromm was 41% in completion percentage. 41%. When you have Daniel Jones, a combined 64%. So no.
How pissed?
I mean,
is
you
he
gotta
get
get the snaps, dude, in practice, bro. You gotta. These guys are so much timing and everything, and that's why it's hard to come off the bench. People don't realize that. Don't watch this game when your starter gets hurt mid game, dude. It's damn near impossible for a backup to come in, bro.
Yeah. You either suck or you become a big name like Romo.
Right. It's true.
Oh my God. I can't remember the game. Giants fans, somebody help me out with this. It was the game that Fromm started and at not even halftime, or was it even
that
halftime?
Miami?
But they put in Glennon.
Was that
Right.
Miami?
No, it wasn't Miami. That was Glennon's first start.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'll be able to find it here in a sec. But
Both those guys aren't going to be on the roster probably next year.
Oh God, I hope
maybe Fromm because
I
he's
really
younger,
hope
but I don't
not.
think Glennon. No, but there's a team I do want to talk about that are in the playoffs that I feel like are going to get out early, and that's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I know a lot of people are saying it's Tom Brady, he's great in the playoffs, and I get it, he is. But I honestly think this whole Antonio Brown thing that's been happening has been a little bit of distraction to their team with Bruce Arians, them going back and forth. And honestly, he's lost a lot of weapons. He's only got Mike Evans and Gronk. I mean, you can stop those two guys.
I'm sorry. Hold on, I got to give props to this. He said, as a barber, I love this podcast. It has every stage of beard growth.
Hey, Polar Knights, are you a local DFW barber, by the way?
Yeah,
Hey,
if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth
If
area.
you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, hit me up. I'll blast you on all my socials.
Yeah, hit
man.
me up
And-
too.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And
we do have every stage of the beard.
We do.
That's
We
insane.
do. And if you have any like beer solution or like beer bomb or I said beard bomb,
Beard bomb.
give us a sample and we like it. We'll give you a fair product review.
Hell yeah, man.
You
Hell
know?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
But,
Sneaky,
yeah.
I did want to ask you. I know you're not going for the Cowboys, obviously in the playoffs. So what team are you really rooting for this playoff season?
So this is the weird thing about the playoffs for me. I'm just gonna sit back and I'm not really going for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, I mean, I do enjoy watch Tom Brady play, and if he can come back and win another one,
It's gonna
that
be
would
tough.
be sick. That would be sick. So, although I'm not going for Tom Brady, I mean, I'm not going for the Bucks, but just to see Tom Brady, I mean, I'm definitely going to watch I'm definitely going to watch the Bucks, and I'm going to watch the game.
How many years do you still think he has left?
How many years? The man
2.
don't eat strawberries.
2.
I say 2.
2, yeah, 2, maybe. No, you know what? I'm not even gonna say that. I'm gonna say 10. He is the first quarterback in NFL history that's gonna have an AARP card and play at the same time. You know what?
It's insane, dude. I think he's the only player left in all sports that were drafted in the 90s to still be playing.
Look,
And I think that's in all sports.
what blows my mind is I'm a year older than him. I sit here and get cramps playing Call of Duty, bro, sitting in my gaming chair. And this dude is out there competing against 20-year-olds, man.
Right.
I just don't understand it, dude.
Yeah.
It's not fair, man. The man shouldn't be quarterbacking the NFL at that level.
No. And for him to still, I believe he had the most completions in a season this year. So that's another stat that he breaks.
I do want to say something about Tom Brady. Before I do that, Cowboy stocks. It should be Sneaky Stalker. I'm just saying. I'm just kidding. Sneaky always has to root for another team in the playoffs because he never has his team. Have you seen your team win? I'm just curious.
Yeah, we won yesterday.
No. I'm talking about a trophy.
Talking about his age, probably.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And then what were we talking about? See, that's how old I am.
You'd be forgetting. No, I was saying. Oh no. Well, I think we already talked about who do you got going for this.
So we were talking about Brady, right?
Yeah. But I do want to ask you this: since the season is officially over for the teams who don't make the playoffs, what was y'all's biggest surprise?
The New York Football Giants. Shit.
I knew that was going to happen, so that's not surprising.
Like, what?
We told you it was going to be bad. We tried to warn you.
Well, no, I mean, but the thing is, I definitely wasn't going to. I wasn't going to believe a Cowboys fan saying that we sucked. I'm like, no, I'm not going to believe that.
But the Garrett effect, we knew it.
So he said he's a Patriots fan, the barber. And he says the owner of a Patriot is the only owner that have recommended massage parlors.
Shout out with the
I did not read. I should have read that before.
Go ahead, Mark. Who you got? It looks like you've been.
Well, look, obviously, dude. For me, I was and I'm not saying this is a homer, but Michael Parsons, man. I mean, his ability when he came out into this league, we were sure of a couple of things, but dude, he's become a star and quickly, and to be playing at a discount that we're gonna have him at a discount, man.
For 5 years.
Makes it incredibly like how we got him after the 10th. What was it, the 10th or after
12th
the 10th?
pick?
Yeah. So Michael Parsons to me, I mean, if he played on another team, I would have said the same thing, dude. He's had an incredible year, maybe one of the best rookie years we've seen in a long time. It's what he's done, and he's become a leader. He's become a leader.
He's been the
on
voice.
that team, and I think you see the defense build around him and get encouraged by his play. And it's pretty cool, because we saw what we did with Jalen Smith, right? What a mess that was. And so we were all kind of worried. Oh, God, we're taking Michael Parsons now.
Yeah.
But, dude, it's turned out to be the best pick, one of the best picks in that draft.
Yeah, I honestly didn't think a rookie could make other players around him better. He made LVE better. He made Diggs better. He made Tank better. He made Gregory better. And it's crazy for a rookie to do that, Especially that he was a linebacker and he still got more sacks than anybody on the team.
Right.
So I put up McNugget. She is a big Kansas City Chiefs fan. I think we need to pause for a second and recognize the Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah. At one point, were they 2-4?
3-5, I believe.
And then, I don't know. I know they were 4-4 at one time, but the run that they went on to get second seed and they get 2 home field playoff games. And I mean that in itself, and even the Raiders, even the run that the Raiders, with the adversity that the Raiders have had, their coach, that whole scandal, the wide receiver, and that loss. Here we go. They were 3-4, and then they went on that crazy run.
Yeah, and be good teams too.
Yeah, they did. They did.
I agree with you. I mean, I didn't think the Chiefs, when they went 3-4, I was like, ooh, are they gonna finally have a down year in? What do you know? They shut everybody up and had a great year again.
So okay, and you guys said dark horse in the NFC. Do you guys have faith in now? I mean, let's look at this game, this wild card game. The Rams against the Cardinals.
Right.
Yeah, this division game.
That's gonna be a slobber knocker. See, and they're playing in. Oh crap! We got like a couple minutes left, so we got to.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. No, I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be the Rams on that one.
Is Hobb out for the season?
No, he'll be back for that game, but
he'll be back for the playoffs.
100%.
Okay. Well, shoot.
Hey, real quick. Yeah. Because we got 2 minutes. I need your predictions for the national championship game tomorrow.
Oh yes,
so we can talk.
Yes.
I just your predictions, score and winner.
Alabama,
okay,
36-14.
Look, I'm taking Georgia. It's hard to beat a team twice. I think they're the best defense in the nation. I say Georgia wins this game 31-21. Georgia.
Ooh, wow.
I got the Georgia winning 27-21.
Okay, I had to get that out.
My family in Savannah, Georgia is gonna disown me. Clary, go ahead and close us out, man.
So many of you know or don't know, my daughter figure skates, and she gets an opportunity to train with Team USA out in Euless, Texas. 2 of her coaches won the U.S. National Figure Skating Championships last night. They set a record score, and her teammates are going to represent Team USA in the 2022 Winter Olympics. It's something that I never thought I would be around or be a part of that type of sport, but I want to say congratulations to Ashley Kane and Timothy LeDuc. What they've accomplished this last year, what they've been through, it's a different type of sport. And she went through a fall during the performance, got a concussion during the performance, and have come back to win the gold medal and represent Team USA. So congratulations to Timothy and Ashley. Much love and good luck at the Olympics, man. We're rooting for you guys.
What's up, Woody? Y'all, it's your boy Cowboy Hippie. Thank you for joining us today. It was an amazing show, amazing guest. I love y'all to death. Playoffs is upon us. Long 17, 18 game season, and we're finally here. And our Dallas Cowboys are here. So, I want to give a big shout out to all my brothers and sisters out there who have served or who are serving. I want you to know your stories will always be remembered and told. It is also time to be watching college tape. I'm going to be watching a lot of players who are going to be in this next year's draft. So if you want to see my content, go to my Twitter, go to my YouTube page. I'm going to be having players going out there, even on my TikTok. So big shout outs to all that. And I hope to see y'all there and see y'all next week.
I just got to say real quick, guys, thanks. Great show tonight. I want to give a quick shout out to Northeast Streaming Sports. If you guys caught the tail end of the show, do not be alarmed. We are on Roku TV, Northeast Streaming Sports. If you go to Roku, go to the search bar, type in Northeast Streaming Sports. These guys are doing great work behind the scenes. Myself, Cowboy Hippie, Clary, we are on TV. And it's a phenomenal opportunity that we have. We can't thank them enough. Mac, Linda, you guys have been, busting your tail, doing what you're doing. We appreciate it. And thank you so much, for the reward. Guys, look, it got heated earlier, but that's what we do. Okay. And that's why we call it truce. It's all love here. And basically we're all family here. I want to, who do I want to give a shout out to? Shoot. I want to give a shout out to my wife. Today was my birthday, and I am so glad and I'm so blessed she settled. And I'm going to leave it at that. Guys, we had a blast today. I can't wait to see y'all next week. Hopefully, I'm a Giants fan. I'm going to say hopefully the Cowboys lose. But you know what? If they win, they win. If they don't, they don't. So anyway, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. And like Clary says, please make somebody smile. Let's go, Giants.
I'ma keep it 100 here, man. Look, to be honest, y'all ain't even on my fucking level, to be honest. Some of y'all dancing with the devil, to be honest. Y'all ain't even supposed to be here, but since we all here, let me tell you what's real, to be honest. Y'all